Good evening, everyone. Um, Today we will talk about the regulation of kidney function. Okay, so in this case, we are going to know that the whole process of urine production is controlled by which means. So basically, the way micturition is partially controlled by the autonomous nervous system when there is inflatation of the urinary bladder, it sends a reflex action signal, and our sphincter muscle present in the urethra relax so that the urine can pass. Similarly, uh, mechanism of urine formation or the main function of kidney is done by hypothalamus, juxtaglomerular apparatus, and heart. You must be shocked to know why heart. I will tell you why. Okay. See, we talked a lot about osmoregulation and maintenance of osmolarity of the fluid in the system. So, what do we mean by the word osmolarity? Osmolarity means something which is maintaining the osmotic balance. That means the amount of water and the amount of solute dissolved into it. Okay, so basically it is talking about the concentration of the cell sap. The cell sap where things are present. So now what happens is in our body, if there is disturbance in this osmolarity, it can be done by two means. First, either we have less amount of solute or excess amount of solute. That is one way to get our body's osmolarity to get disturbed. Second is if we have less amount of solvent, that is water, or excess amount of solvent. So if we have excess amount of solvent, that means first and the most important thing that will be affected is the volume of the blood. Why? Because when we drink water, it will go where? It will go where? When we drink water, this drinking water will go to which system of our body? Digestive system. From there, it will be absorbed, isn't it? So, if it is absorbed, it will be carried to different part of our body by our blood. There will be increase in blood volume. Now, the tension is if there is excessive increase in the blood volume without change in the solute, the concentration of blood will be disturbed. So what will happen? If we are increasing the volume of water in excessive amount, the so the thing is that if there is excess increase in the volume of water, the blood will be diluted, no? And if blood will be diluted, then as the volume of blood will be disturbed, so that means the blood pressure will increase. pH will be disturbed. The viscosity of the blood, which is a very important factor. You know what is viscosity? Honey is more viscous than water. So that will be changed. So all these things will be changed. So it is very important for us to maintain the volume of water in our body. So how that is done? We have osmoreceptors present in our body. So what are these osmoreceptors? These are the biosensors or receptors which can sense the osmotic concentration of the body's blood. It can sense the osmotic concentration. Okay. So what will happen if there is osmotic concentration change? It can sense that is it due to, it should be in both ways, na? If there is increase in blood volume, if there is decrease in blood volume, it is true in both the ways. So obviously it can sense, and then what it will do is when the body fluid level will decrease, consider I am not drinking enough water. So what will happen? Body fluid level will decrease, the concentration of blood will increase. So osmoreceptors will receive this signal and it will send the message to where? Hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is a part of our hindbrain. सबसे छोटा वाला brain जो यहाँ रहता है is part of that. So what hypothalamus will do? Hypothalamus will secrete a hormone known as ADH. It is full form is anti-diuretic hormone. Now there is a twist in this story. Actually, this hormone is secreted by hypothalamus, but hypothalamus is not looks like the secretion place of this hormone. What happens is pituitary gland, as I told you, is a small almond shaped gland located into the brain box. हमारी cranial cavity के अंदर there is pituitary gland. Now just below hypothalamus, this pituitary gland is located in a cavity made up of which type of bone? We talked about it. Sphenoid bone. Very good. The name of cavity is sella tarsi. So sphenoid bone made that cavity inside which pituitary gland resides, and this hormone secreted by hypothalamus is stored in the posterior part of pituitary. And if you look from outside, like look just like that, you will be under impression that pituitary is secreting ADH, but it's not. जैसे हमें लगता है ना कि gall bladder is secreting bile, it's not secreted bile, it's just storing. Similarly, pituitary gland, it seems that it is secreting, but no, it is just a holding place for this hormone ADH. It has another name, vasopressin. You must have heard about birth hormone, that is oxytocin. You studied about it in grade 10. Birth hormone or oxytocin. At the time of delivery of child, it will relax the muscle of and relax and contract the muscle of uterus as per need. So oxytocin के साथ नाम को match करके it is kept the name vasopressin because it maintains the pressure. Now what happens? Hypothalamus के पास होगा. You will come to know the exact location when we will study the 21st number chapter, that is neural control and coordination. So what will happen if there is secretion of ADH? ADH will control the reabsorption of water in DCT and collecting that. So what happens? ADH will ensure that reabsorption of water should be minimum or maximum. You tell. Blood volume decrease हुआ. Reabsorption बढ़नी चाहिए, घटनी चाहिए? बढ़नी चाहिए. Why? Because we cannot afford to lose that amount of water, ना? तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? Blood को reabsorb करनी पड़ेगी. And when we are reabsorbing the blood, it will the urine concentration will increase or decrease? Decrease. It will increase. Concentration of urine will increase, na beta? How can it be decreased? Urine अगर reabsorption बढ़ रहा है, मतलब किडनी में जितना पानी यूरिन के साथ जाना चाहिए उतना पानी नहीं जाता, तो यूरिन का कंसेंट्रेशन तो डिक्रीज ही होगा ना. सॉरी इंक्रीज ही होगा ना।
अगर पानी घटता है तो फिर यूरिन का कंसंट्रेशन तो मतलब डिक्रीज होगा ना।
पानी घटने से कंसंट्रेशन डिक्रीज होता है। व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ कंसंट्रेशन? आई एम शॉक्ड टू हियर दिस revelation in my life. You must have studied percentage strain, then mole fraction आता है तुम लोगों को, अब molarity, normality, molality, इतना पढ़ने के बाद if you are saying that if solvent, solution concentration means solute by solvent, तो denominator छोटा होने से कभी वैल्यू बढ़ती है घटती है? साइंस इज कोरिलेटेड, बायोकेमिस्ट्री और फिजिक्स और मैथ्स और इंग्लिश, ये 4 सब्जेक्ट के बगैर कुछ नहीं। हाउ विल यू स्पीक? Many a times it is observed when you write in examination, you write sentences which carry no meaning. That is the lack of English knowledge. I can understand by reading the answers that you understand what you want to say, but it has to be understood by others also. If I teach, I know everything. So I am not able to make you understand. Is there any use of that? Right? So always remember it in this way that if there is scarcity of water in body, blood volume will decrease. Concentration of blood will increase. Wait for one moment. So we will repeat once again to avoid all confusion. If there is scarcity of water in our body, you may start writing it with proportional to and inversely proportional to sign. So you can write that if there is less water, I am not going to construct sentences. You write it in your own way. If there is less water, so the blood volume will decrease. Volume will decrease. Yes, very good. Then blood concentration will increase. So reabsorption will increase. We have to increase the reabsorption, no? So urine concentration will increase. So this relation should be very clear in your mind. What is increasing and what is decreasing. Okay. So I guess this part is clear. I am just confirming with Riva and Priyanshu. Is this part clear, Riva and Priyanshu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we will talk about increased, obvious. If there is less water, it will always increase. So ultimately what will happen? When the osmoreceptors will get activated, after that we will have the feeling of thirst. So what we will do? So do you all drink water when you are thirsty? We should. Okay. Many a times हम सोचते हैं ये कर ले फिर पिएंगे. That is not a good habit. So once osmoreceptors are giving you signal and enough control of blood volume is done, now body can go for urine concentration control. Why? What is wrong if we secrete the urine which is very concentrated? What will be the problem? Inflammation will be there. Apart from that, the amount of urea that will be excreted will not be adequate. Then we can have problems like we can have nitrogenous waste present in our body, which is not suggested. Because to remove nitrogenous waste from all part of our body, take it to the kidney where I told you that the production of urea occur in liver, where there is a cycle called ornithine cycle where urea production takes place. So all nitrogenous waste present in our body will be carried there. It is converted into urea, and then from liver the urea is transported to kidney to get rid. So during all these, they don't have legs to walk. They will get transported from one place to another. Why? How? Via blood, which will be require some amount of water to make them get dissolved. So that problem, to solve that problem, once the blood volume is adequate, the osmoreceptors switch off. So what will happen? The signal that was going to hypothalamus for secretion of ADH will not be there. So this type of thing is known as feedback mechanism. So I told you about feedback mechanism when I taught you about enzyme. What is a feedback mechanism? Allergy. No, very sorry. Allergy doesn't have any relationship with feedback mechanism. It is feedback mechanism of enzyme. I taught you in the chapter biomolecule. I provided a very simple example that consider one person is making puri. Another person is eating puri. If person is making one and the other person is eating one at the same time, the person who is making puri will keep on making puri for a very long time. What will happen after some time? When the extra puris are returning, जैसे कि मैं पूरी बना रही हूँ, ऋतु सर्व कर रही है, आयुषी खा रही है और निधि खा रही है, तो हर बार ऋतु मेरे पास खाली प्लेट लेके आएगी, तो आई नो कि चलो जितना मैंने बनाया था खा लिया था, और 5 बना दी और 4 बना दी. एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा जब इन दोनों का पेट भर जाएगा. ऑब्वियसली हमने मनश्री और बाकी लोगों को बुलाया नहीं, रिवार प्रियांशु को तो मिलेगा ही नहीं, देयर ऑनलाइन. तो तब मेरे पास वो जो भरा हुआ पूरी से पेट आएगा. सो आई विल आस्क यू, क्यों खाया नहीं? So what signal it is sending to me? अब बंद कर दो, बनाना पेट भर गया. Same thing is called feedback mechanism. When I require 10 molecules of protein or enzyme or something, the moment I produce the 11th molecule, it is not utilized. So that molecule will get back to the area and say that I am not utilized, now you can stop production. This is called feedback mechanism. Ornithine. ORNITHINE. Ornithine cycle. Now, here the thing is exactly opposite. So ADH secretion will be less. So what will happen? The reabsorption will be less. We will go in the opposite direction. Once the blood volume is received or more, the osmoreceptor will send signal to ADH that don't get secreted anymore by feedback mechanism. So ADH will go, extra ADH molecules will go where? To hypothalamus and tell that I don't want you to synthesize me anymore. Hypothalamus will not. So what will happen? ADH is controlling the reabsorption of water. If there is more ADH, reabsorption of water will be more. If there is less ADH, reabsorption of water will be less. So what happens? जब water more है, at that time will be if your body is having enough water, okay, you don't have to reabsorb extra, no, to maintain the volume. I guess you understood what I am saying. I have adequate amount, so normal reabsorption will do. But if I don't have water in my body, like less amount of water, then I cannot afford to lose that water for my urination. I need to get back all the water. So that time ADH level increase so that maximum reabsorption can be taking place. ये किसी को नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो मुझे प्लीज बताओ so that I can explain once again. No problem.
Got confused right time.
You are able to hear me properly. मास्क लाना भूल गई हो है ना? Can't है, मेरे पास नहीं है. Generally I have. So the thing is that when we consider our body has to maintain a specific amount of water. Okay. एक amount of water हमारी body में चाहिए ही चाहिए. ठीक है. अब मेरे पास जब normal amount of water है उसमें से थोड़ा मैं यूरिन बनाने के लिए I can give. So at that time reabsorption level will be medium. Some amount of water will be reabsorbed because obviously we need to decrease the volume. Glomerular filtration is 180 liter. I need to make it to 1.5. So reabsorption उतना ही होगा जितना वो 180 का 1.5 करने के लिए चाहिए. So urine concentration will be 1.5 liter में जितना होना चाहिए that is the normal condition. Now I didn't drink water for 5 hours. Should I maintain my osmotic balance? I should. So in such condition, I have not drink enough water. Okay. So my body can lose water. नॉर्मल कंडीशन में यूरिन प्रोडक्शन के वक्त जितना पानी बाहर जाता था, कैन आई अफोर्ड टू लूज दैट अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर? सो व्हाट आई विल डू? हाउ? ADH secretion will be more so that more amount of reabsorption can be done. You are not allowed to conserve your water.
मतलब reabsorption of water will increase ताकि वो body में है.
So reabsorption of water will increase means what? Urine concentration will increase because the amount of मतलब तब क्या होगा 1.5 से कम होगा वॉल्यूम. क्यों? पानी 1.5 में निकाल नहीं सकती. I will be requiring to that water for other things. So urine will वॉल्यूम अगर यूरिन की डिक्रीज हो रही है but solutes will remain same almost, so then urine will be concentrated. No? Now we will talk about Kushi. He drank पानी पिया है. अब उस ऐसी है खुशी हमारी तो उसने आज 5 बोतल बड़े बड़े पानी जबकि उसको 4 बोतल पीनी चाहिए. तो अब उसके साथ क्या होगा? ब्लड वॉल्यूम एक्सेस बढ़ गया है. रीएब्सॉर्प्शन तब तो कम होगा ना. चाहिए नहीं ना, रीएब्सॉर्प्शन है वो आयुषी. सॉरी नहीं, इट्स नेचुरल. ये जो डाउट है ये नेचुरल. मनश्री अभी भी मेरी तरफ देख रही है. मैम ये कौन सी लैंग्वेज है जो आप बोल रहे हो? समझ में आ रहा है? तो खुशी की अभी रीएब्सॉर्प्शन कम होगा. कैसे कम होगा? उसके केमो रिसेप्टर्स खुश होके हाइपोथैलेमस को बोलेंगे शांति से दैट एडीएच इतने सारे नहीं चाहिए. डोंट लाफ. शायद उसके केमो रिसेप्टर्स जैसे बोल रहे हैं ऑस्मो रिसेप्टर्स. तो हाइपोथैलेमस इज रिलैक्स. चलो अब मुझे थोड़ी देर तक एडीएच बनाने से मुक्ति मिली. एडीएच कम होगा मतलब रीएब्सॉर्प्शन तो होगा but the level of reabsorption will be less. So volume of increase will urine will increase and concentration will decrease.
मतलब इस तरह पानी ज़्यादा बाहर जाएगा ना बॉडी में, मतलब वॉल्यूम बढ़ेगा और कंसंट्रेशन कम होगा. और जिस केस में पानी कम था बॉडी में उस केस में कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ेगा और वॉल्यूम घटेगा.
कंसंट्रेशन जब बढ़ता है ना तो वॉल्यूम घटता ही. इसमें अगर डाउट है देन आई हैव डाउट अबाउट ये एक मतलब unnatural doubt है which should not be there in grade 11 science, that too in the month of November. Okay, so now I wish to talk about a disorder. All of you must have heard about diabetes, है ना? So what happens in diabetes? So this is one definition we are always hearing. You know, there is other type of diabetes which is known as diabetes insipidus. Okay, so that is related to the secretion of ADH. We are going to talk about that in disease. Okay, so how ADH does? ADH कैसे रीअब्जॉर्प्शन को कंट्रोल करता है? ADH कैसे सब कुछ कंट्रोल कर लेता है? What ADH does? ADH तो एक केमिकल ही है ना? Neither it can go and speak to the vasa recta or PCT. What it does is it is a vasodilator or constrict. What is that? It can decrease or increase the diameter of the blood vessel. So what will happen if the diameter of afferent artery or efferent artery increase or decrease? Pressure will. So if there is constriction of blood vessel, मतलब उसका diameter इतना था अब वो छोटा हो गया. So what will happen? Blood pressure will increase. So what will happen? The rate of filtration will increase. So that means what? More amount of GFR will be produced. Na? Glomerular filtration rate will be more. So more amount of water will go to Bowman's capsules cavity. But this will occur when amount of water is more enough. Okay. Now, this is all about regulation by ADH, but we cannot rely on only one system. Narrow हो जाए. So that blood pressure can be more and more amount of glomerular filtrate can go there. But वो फिर उसको क्या करेगा? पानी को जाने दे. If you have excess water. Understood? Now we will talk about regulation by second unit, that is called JGA. What is this JGA? This is also called juxtaglomerular apparatus. I just want to show you the location of juxtaglomerular apparatus. If you see here, this is Bowman's capsule, isn't it? This part is Bowman's capsule. And this is the glomerulus. If this is the afferent artery, this is the efferent artery. In between the afferent and efferent artery, here, can you see a triangle-like shape? Yes. So they are just by the side of glomerulus. That's why we call them juxtaglomerular apparatus. Juxtaglomerular. So how it is formed? It is formed by cellular modification of DCT. हमारी जो नेफ्रॉन्स की डिस्टल कन्वोल्यूटेड ट्यूब्यूल होता है वो कॉइल होके वापस से ग्लोमेरुलस के पास आता है. नेफ्रॉन की डायग्राम इफ यू सी, आई विल शो यू, जस्ट गिव मी अ मिनट. See, actually this part, this distal convoluted tubule is so much convoluted that this part will come by bending towards this part. This is uncoiled structure. It is showing you the structure clearly. Can you see the arrow written biology? So this distal convoluted tubule will come near this part. What will happen? Not choke. It will be locating. वो क्रॉस करके वहां पे आएगा. चोक कैसे करेगा? ब्लड तो एफरेंट डिफरेंट आर्टरी के अंदर से फ्लो हो रहा है ना. It's not entering there. It's just folding itself and coming towards the glomerulus. तो यहाँ एक ट्राइंगल स्ट्रक्चर बनता है जिसके एक आर्म में एफरेंट आर्टेरियोल होता है, जैसे ये एफरेंट है, दूसरे आर्म में इफरेंट आर्टेरियोल होता है, और यहाँ अपना डिसिटीन है at this. Understood? So that is what is called juxtaglomerular apparatus. Okay, it is located between the two arms of afferent and efferent arteriole, and it's just an extension of the DC. So what is its role? So this juxtaglomerular apparatus is very important by a mechanism to control urine formation, which is known as renin-angiotensin mechanism. Renin word कहीं सुना है हमने इससे पहले? हाँ. So that is RH. Renin. It is a milk digesting enzyme present in children, isn't it? So this is REN. This is also renin. But they two things are alada. That is enzyme. This is hormone. Okay. So GFR, that is glomerular filtration rate, is controlled well by renin-angiotensin mechanism. So what will happen? The glomerular blood flow is increased by whom? ADH. How? By promoting the vasoconstriction. तो जब हमें ब्लड का वॉल्यूम, ग्लोमेरुलर फिल्ट्रेशन रेट नॉर्मल होता है 180 लीटर पर डे, उसको मुझे 250 लीटर पर डे कर, तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, सो दैट फोर्स से बहुत सारा लिक्विड वहां जाए, एंड दैट इज डन बाय हूम? बाय एक्सेस सिक्रीशन ऑफ एडीएच. क्योंकि एडीएच डबल काम करता है. क्या करता है? इट इंक्रीज द रेट ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन एंड increase the rate of reabsorption. तो इसकी antagonistic activity भी तो किसी को करनी चाहिए. Someone should do opposite. So this juxtaglomerular apparatus renin-angiotensin mechanism से क्या करता है? It will decrease the glomerular filtration rate. That means 180 liter per day से मुझे उसको अगर 160 करनी है, then who is going to take the lead? JG. Okay. So very good. ध्यान दो. ध्यान नहीं था के लिए नहीं सकता. ध्यान दो. Can anyone explain to her? I want to confirm that all of you understand. बोलो, कोशिश करो. गलत होगा तो क्या बात है? पहली बार सुने हो, गलत हो सकता है. डोंट वरी. उससे फायदा क्या होगा? व्हाट बेनिफिट यू विल हैव? आपका जो गलत, अगर आपने गलत समझा है, दैट कैन बी क्लैरिफाइड ना. गुड. Got it? So what happened? This renin convert angiotensinogen, which is present in the blood, to angiotensin 1, and this angiotensin 1 is further converted into angiotensin 2. So angiotensin will increase the glomerular blood pressure, and it also activates the aldosterone hormone, which also maintains the body concentration. So aldosterone will do what? Here comes the maintenance of concentration. See, concentration depends on two factors. One is solvent, other is solute. So here what it is, it it causes reabsorption of sodium and water. So if sodium and water is getting reabsorbed, what will happen? Volume will decrease and concentration will increase. So this is the both way we maintain the body level of liquid. Next is regulation by ANF. Full form is atrionatriuretic factor. This ANF will check the renin-angiotensin mechanism. What it does? It will increase the blood flow of atrium if like blood volume is increased. मतलब पानी बढ़ गया है blood. So what will happen? There will be increase in blood pressure, isn't it? So it will create some kind of pressure in atrium of the heart. So then atrium of heart will secrete one factor which is known as ANF or atrionatriuretic factor. It will do opposite. It will do vasodilation. Vasodilation means increase of the blood capillaries diameter. So what will happen? Decrease. So GFR will decrease. The glomerular filtration rate will do what? Decrease. So that is what is control. So we will have a look into the video and then go for disorders, or rather to say, let us go for disorders and then have a look into the video. So one is the most important thing is uremia. So uremia means if the kidney is not working properly, the urea produced in our body cannot be excreted. So what will happen? It will be stored in our body. Okay, but before body, it will be, its concentration will increase where? In blood. So if there is increased concentration of urea in blood, we call that uremia. क्यों ऐसा होता है? अगर किडनी फंक्शन नहीं कर रहा है, रेनल फेलियर जिसे बोलते हैं, देयर में भी वेरियस रीजन, किडनी में इंफेक्शन हो गया है, कोई दूसरी इंफेक्शन हो गई है. You must have studied in corona also people had renal failure. बॉडी सपोर्ट ही नहीं कर पा रही है, किडनी स्टॉप वर्किंग. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट डिसऑर्डर इज रेनल कैलिक्यूली. इट इज अ वेरी कॉमन डिसऑर्डर. देयर इज स्टोरेज ऑफ स्टोन or insoluble mass in. So still it is not known exactly what caused the kidney stone formation, but one thing is sure, if we are not drinking adequate amount of water, then it may cause the formation of kidney stone, because the insoluble substances which can be carried by the flow, it is not carried, then a person can have kidney. Next, मुझे नहीं लगता है कि किसी भी इंसान इनमें कितना ऐसे मतलब बहुत सारे टोमेटोज खाते हैं, unless and until some people are having habit of ये कच्चा खाना है and all this. तो उसके अलावा भी बहुत लोगों को किडनी में स्टोन होता है. मेरे किडनी में भी 2 छोटे हैं, अभी तक उन्होंने कुछ किया नहीं, इसलिए मैंने भी उनको कुछ किया नहीं. मैं तो इतने टोमेटो नहीं, बट खाने के लिए सजेस्ट नहीं करते. should not eat so much. ऐसा नहीं कि टोमेटो खाने से ऑपरेशन. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज glomerulonephritis. So what will happen in nephron? The glomerular portion will have inflammation. I told you itis means inflammation. So it is called glomerulonephritis. Why it is happening? If there is any bacterial infection, if there is any viral infection. It is suggested for all females to be very careful about where you are urinating. Priyanshu is there and it's getting recorded. Then also I wish to talk because we are biology students. We should see everything from a different approach. Females suffer from urinary tract infection most, and it's a very problematic thing because it takes lot of time to not get rid of that. You have fever, you have so many problems, and it is very dangerous. So nowadays we have T-set. You must have heard about it. There are funnel-shaped structures which can be used while urinary, where you can stand and pee. It is hygiene. Okay, because females need to sit, so their reproductive system is more exposed towards a different type of infection. So you, as a female, you should always take care of feminine hygiene. About the toilet you are using should be always clean. Otherwise, it can land up. Now, what happens if a lady is pregnant and if she is having UTI, that may spread to the child. And if UTI is not taken care on time, then it can go to the kidney level. Because urinary tract infection means it is the external part of urinary system. It is basically the infection in the common passage where the which is connecting our reproductive system as well as the urinary system. We have a common passage called vestibule. Okay, where our urinary pore of urethra is open as well as the pore of vagina is also. So these two things are connected. So if this infection spread, it can be very problematic. Okay. Next important factor is hemodialysis. We all studied about it earlier also. If there is kidney failure, then our kidney will not be able to remove the waste material. So then they get accumulated in our body and cause lots of problems. Because why we need to remove them? Because they are toxic, isn't it? So how to solve this problem? Then we need to go for this hemodialysis. So what we do? Blood of our body is transfused through a machine which has series of filters. So blood that is coming out of our body will be filtered there, and these filters are very costly. Why? Because lots of septic condition needs to be maintained and it is used and thrown. Why? मेरे blood को उसने filter किया. अब it cannot be used for others, no? मनस्वी का अगर blood उसमें गया, who knows? So dialysis cost is very high, and if kidney is not responding, it can be a temporary measure, but it cannot be the permanent.
पर dialysis तो तब होता है ना जब
दोनों किडनी खराब हो जाए तब डायलिसिस. Costlier method, risky method, it has to be taken care क्योंकि आपकी पूरी बॉडी की ब्लड निकल के बाहर कहीं जाके आ. So you need to maintain the blood pressure properly. Otherwise, if there is pressure fall, there is excess pressure, that will have problem in your body. So to be avoided, we need to take care of our kidney. So one problem faced during this is we know that whenever we have a cut in our body, there is a tendency of blood to get coagulated. Jam jata hai na खून. So now in our blood vessel, it doesn't get coagulated due to heparin. We already discussed about blood clotting in chapter number 18. 18? So heparin does this, but when it is outside the blood in case of hemodialysis, at that time we have to add anticoagulant like heparin so that blood doesn't get clotted outside of it. We need to mix that. Okay. So now it is passed through the filter system, and it is generally filtered due to the gradient of concentration. Outside the filter, inside the filter, but of the other side of filter, the concentration gradient is in a way that it is capturing the harmful substances and other substances it is allowing to flow. So once the blood is clean, then anti-heparin is added to it. Why? Otherwise, what will happen? Heparin is responsible for anticoagulation. That means it doesn't allow the blood to clot. Now, if you are matlab making that blood enter in your body with heparin, if you have cut anywhere, blood will not stop, na beta. So you cannot do that, no. आज डायलिसिस किया मैंने, कल सुबह मैं खाना बना रही हूँ और मेरे हाथ में चाकू लग गया, तो क्या हो? खून बंद ही नहीं होगा क्योंकि हेपरिन इज देयर टू मच. So what? क्योंकि हेपरिन की सिक्रीशन भी is controlled by whom? By the platelets. Body में it is controlled, but that heparin I am adding is extra. It is not under control. So I have to only control it outside only. I cannot allow that thing to go inside my body. That's why we are adding anti-heparin before returning that blood into the body. Okay. So apart from that, there is a concept called kidney transplantation. If like there is both the kidneys of a person is gone, in that case, we take kidney from donor. Anyone cannot be donor. The tissue match should be there, blood group match should be there, and then only the kidney can be obtained from that person, and we can definitely share that kidney to the person. Now, I wish to talk about the last disease because I don't think it is the end. I will talk about diabetes insipidus. INCI pedus. So it is NC. Okay, it is known as type 1 diabetes also. So what happens here? Here the secretion of ADH. So in this case, the secretion of ADH. So what will happen? Reabsorption. Affected नहीं बोलना है. Will be decreased. So what happens? There will be polyuria. That means frequent passage of urine. Reabsorption नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? बहुत ज्यादा पानी बाहर जाएगा ना बेटा. तो हम नॉर्मल लोग जितने टाइम पे यूरिनेशन करते हैं, मिक्सुरेशन करते हैं, उससे ज्यादा फ्रीक्वेंसी होगी यूरिन. So very bad. Means if I'm sitting for like 3 hours to write an examination, minimum 2 to 3 times they need to go and mixurate. Is that frequent? Very difficult for generally those people get provision of taking special permission urination. So that's all about this chapter. Now I request all of you to have a look into the textbook and also the questions of textbook. If you have any doubt, ask me.